Hi, I'm Will Rowe with Livingstone Brokers here in the Silicon Slopes of Salt Lake City. Today I'm going to share with you my real estate market trends, data, and projections here for the month of June for Utah Valley and Salt Lake Valley. We've got a lot of data to cover, so let's jump right into it. Exciting news, over the last 30 days, we've seen 10% increase in active inventory here in Salt Lake County and Utah County, with 3,300 single-family homes available here in the area. It's great news because this market needs as many homes for sale as possible. Inventory continues to be the biggest issue that faces us in the 2023 Utah market. And while we're coming up from the inventory bottom in April, we're moving slowly and we expect that trend to continue to rise into the month of June. I think it's important to note that though we are gaining inventory every month, we're still well below pre-pandemic inventory numbers. Say, for instance, if you were looking for a home in 2019 or before, we'd expect to see around 4,000 homes available in the Salt Lake and Utah County right now. Compared to that to 3,300 homes, we simply don't have the inventory to meet the buyer demand. Despite rates reaching the highest level we've seen this year on May 26, above the 7% rate, we expect rates to ease down now that DC reached the resolution on the debt ceiling extension disputes. Expect rates to start easing back going into the remainder of June and hopefully the remainder of this year. The Fed has already announced that they're not going to be hiking rates this next meeting, which is the first time they've done this in the last 14 months. This impending economic cooldown is expected to encourage some increase in demand with buyers as affordability goes down. But the main challenge facing our market today is that there's a substantial lower number of homeowners who are willing to trade in their current rate, put their house on the market, and go find a new home. And this is really what's keeping demand at a standstill. Overall, expected market time continues to shrink here in Salt Lake City area. However, it's important to note that the market varies by price and location. For homes listed in the 300 to 500 range, these homes are selling within the first week. On average, a home listed in the 500 to 700,000 range, they're selling within 2 weeks, within 3% of their original asking price. And these are the homes that are in the highest demand in our area. So if you're considering selling at that price point, let's have a conversation. It might be easier to sell your home than you think. Single-family homes listed between 700 and 900,000. You can expect those homes to sell within 3 weeks, and they're selling within 2% of their original asking price. Much better than what we were seeing in January, where we're seeing homes selling 10% below their asking price. Anything over $1 million typically leaves the market within 30 days. That's hot, but it's not an instant sell that you might be expecting. As for Utah County, we have 1,600 single-family homes on the market right now. Lehigh has 189 homes, Highland 62 single-family homes, Alpine 50 homes, and Saratoga Spring there's 184 homes listed on the market. Now, if we look at the center of Utah Valley, we're going to see that Pleasant Grove, there are 42 homes for sale, 71 homes in Orem, Vineyard has 19 homes listed, and Provo has 119 homes listed for sale. In the luxury market, we have 212 active listings, currently between $1 and $3 million here in Utah County. 31 active homes for sale above the $3 million range. And here's what's exciting. Those homes are selling within the first 2 months on average. Let's go into Salt Lake County. We have 1,700 homes active on the market in Salt Lake County. There's 14% more active listings than what we saw last year. And that's the first time in 2023 we actually had more active listings than we had in 2022. That's a big win for our market. You're looking at 93 active homes in Draper, 227 active homes in South Jordan. Bluffdale has 48 homes for sale. Harriman has 156 homes for sale, and Sandy has 142 homes for sale. And if you're looking for Salt Lake City, 440 active listings up in the market for grabs. These are good numbers. They're just not great. Great news, though, if you're a homeowner in one of these two valleys, home values continue to rise into 2023, reclaiming that lost equity you might experience this last year. Median sale price for a single-family home in Salt Lake County and Utah County reached $600,000. That's great news for homeowners. Home prices began this year at $536 as the median. This last month, we gained $20,000 in equity, even with rates up in the high 6s and 7s. So if you're a home buyer, you need to be asking yourself right now, what's going to happen if rates drop into the 5% like we're anticipating? Well, I'm here to tell you that home values are going to continue to appreciate. And if anything, they're going to accelerate going into 2023 now that the Fed is easing up on interest rates. You can expect homes to sell at asking price or above. We might see bidding wars jumping back into the scene by the end of the year. Median days on market for Utah and Salt Lake Valley are at 13 days, and homes are selling at 98% of their asking price. That's important information to know when you're preparing for an offer, or you find yourself in negotiations with a buyer or a seller. So if you're ready to move into your dream home, maybe your life situation's recently changed. You've got a divorce, a birth, a death in the family, or a new job opportunity. There's still opportunity in this market for you. As a buyer, you can benefit from the current market conditions because there's relatively fewer buyers competing against you than what we might see next year. And if you're scared of the rates, remember that there's always an opportunity to refinance in the future. So don't let the current economics conditions prevent you from getting into your dream home. And if you're a seller, there's great energy in the lower price points. For the higher price points, there's opportunity to stand out against stagnant inventory. I'd love to hear the details of your unique situation, and I could tailor a plan, a strategy to help you achieve your goals. Click the link below. I'd love the opportunity to work with you, answer any questions you might have about buying, selling, and investing here along the Wasatch Front.